Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another DeMellier London video, but this time it's a different bag. The first DeMellier London video that I posted was about the Vancouver bag. I did a review. I actually recently did a video about what fits in that bag. And I had seen the DeMellier New York bag for so long on social media and I always thought it was so beautiful. I ended up ordering one for myself because I just could not resist this bag. It's in here. It obviously looks a lot bigger than my DeMellier Vancouver bag because it is a lot bigger than it. And I don't typically get big bags or like tote bags, but long story short, I had been wanting this bag for so long. I kept seeing it all over and it was Labor Day weekend and Neiman Marcus had a sale, like they had an offer with a code that you could get $100 off. I think it was a $250 purchase if I'm not wrong. And so I got $100 off this bag. But enough about talking about it without showing it. So this is my DeMellier New York Midi bag. It is a dual tone bag. You can see it's a whitish, cream-ish color with this brown here, or cognac I think is what they refer to this specific color. And I am obsessed with this bag so far. So first things first, this is the Midi version. They do have a mini version in a different type of material. Like they actually have this bag in a ton of different colors and materials. For the winter season, they have a shearling bag, so it actually looks really nice. I wouldn't get it myself because I live in Miami and that just makes no sense. But it is nice. And they also have, they have this one, they have the just like single color bags. They have this one I think as well in black and cream I think it was. And they have, oh my gosh, like seriously, they have so many different colors and different fabrics and everything for it, or materials for it. But I had been seeing this one for so long and I just thought that it was so unique because it has just like the dual colors. And I do have some white bags. This one's more, I would say, like cream rather than white, but I do have some lighter bags. But I didn't have anything in this size and that looked, I don't know, just this nice. It looks very elegant and sophisticated without having the price tag of a lot of designer items. Now, time for the actual review of this bag. So this bag not only has these top handles, it also comes with a crossbody strap. Here's the crossbody strap and I will show you what it looks like up close and how to wear it in just a moment. The bag itself is pretty spacious, so you can have it open, like fully open like this if you wanted to, or it does come with these, I don't know if clips would be the right term. This one up here is a magnetic closure, like the main one, but then the ones on the side are more, I don't even know how to refer to this, like these buttons basically. So you can just like clip them together and then same thing on the other side and it fully closes the bag. Fully closes the bag in the sense that it looks like it, but obviously it's not like a zipper, so there's still a gap, I guess, in between. The inside is just this black fabric. It feels pretty normal. And it has a pocket here. This one does have a zipper, so you can zip it closed or open. And it also has a pocket on the opposite side, but this one doesn't have a zipper. This one's just a regular pocket that you can store things in if you wanted to. Aside from that, it doesn't have any additional pockets, which is totally fine because I don't really need that many pockets. And you can always get like a small bag organizer if you wanted to, or even carry just smaller bags inside to store things separately, like a makeup bag or something to store it separately. Now, one thing that I found interesting is that much like these buttons on the side, these straps, I guess, you can unbutton here if you wanted to. I'm not sure why though, because you can unbutton it, but it's actually really hard to take it out and I don't want to damage the bag. But my guess is if you just didn't want to wear the bag with a full bicolor strap, like you just wanted to have basically the handles be the second color only, I guess you can do that and so that you don't have this, but then you'd have this weird hole here. So I'm not 100% sure why they did that, like why you're able to unbutton those and take them off if you wanted to, but I guess there must be a reason for it. And this one, the main strap, has this little closure in here. I'm not even sure how to describe this. It reminds me a lot of like the Hermes Kelly bags, which I'm assuming that's probably where the inspiration came from. You can just pull this up and then it slides open. So you can, just like people do with the Birkin bags, you can, or not the Birkin bags, but like the Kelly bags, you can just take it like this, unbuttoned like this, or unbuckled, I guess. And if you wanted to, it's not really serving a purpose to have it like that versus have it put together, other than depending on the style that you like. If you prefer it like this, or if you prefer to be open, then I guess it's just a personal preference, but it doesn't change the use of the bag or any benefit to it. Now, as I was saying, this bag comes in different sizes and different colors and fabrics, and so they do have a like mini one, I think it's what it's called, that it comes in different fabrics, but the traditional ones, the ones that basically come in every single color or fabric, is the Midi, which is this one, and then they have the New York, which is much larger. This one you can't really wear over the shoulder like as a tote bag because it's the space is pretty narrow, so it's not very comfortable. Whereas the New York one, the larger one, the larger model, you can definitely wear like that because the straps are a lot, like there's a wider gap. So you can definitely put it over your shoulder if you wanted to. In terms of the material, there's actually a little card with all the details, and it's, first of all, it's made in Spain. The exterior is 100% cowhide leather. And then the lining, this black part, is 100% cotton is what it says. What I like about DeMellier is that the quality is definitely up there with really good, expensive bags. I mean, I'm not saying that these bags are cheap because they're definitely a couple $100s. This bag specifically was $585, but I got the $100 off, so it's $45. But it's still a lot cheaper than a 3, 4, 5,000 or higher bag. So it is what I would consider the more affordable luxury, where there's definitely still that luxury feel and the luxury material, and still somewhat of a luxury price in the sense that it's not just a $30 bag, but it's not a bag that's going to cost you thousands of dollars, which I can always appreciate. With that being said, the material is supposed to be pretty good. I've had no issues with my Vancouver bag, which is pretty much the same material, obviously just a different print and a different design, or not print, color, and a different design and everything. It's obviously a completely different model, but I haven't had any issues with the actual leather or anything like that. It's actually been like holding up really well. And even the metal part, because the Vancouver also has a metal closure at the front, it also hasn't scratched. I'm like knocking wood, but it hasn't scratched, which is not very common for my bags. Like it has like very, very, very mild scuffs, I would say, like nothing major at all. So that's pretty positive. And this one has such a tiny one that I feel like, I mean, again, I'm probably also trying not to jinx myself here, but I feel like not much can happen here. As far as what fits in this one does not fit a laptop. The New York, the larger version of it, does fit a laptop, according to their website at least. But this bag can definitely fit quite a few things, like definitely more than my average bag. So I can definitely fit in like my wallet, my phone, my keys, sunglasses, my pocket mirror. Not that that takes up a lot of space. But if you're looking for a work tote, this one might not be the best. Like if you want to ideally take your laptop in a bag, you might want to consider the New York, like the full version, versus this one. Unless you never really carry your laptop anywhere, then sure, this should work. Now, as far as the straps go, you can definitely unbutton them and then, you know, change the length of the strap or even remove it altogether. However, I'm not really a fan of these buttons. They look more like those pins, but they are definitely harder to remove than traditional buttons, I guess, because the button is definitely like larger than where it goes, and so fitting it in and taking it out is definitely a little bit of hard work. But you can definitely do it if you wanted to. This one is currently set at the second to last, so if I button it again, there would literally be one more option available. And for reference, you just literally grab the button and you just try to basically push it in. This is what it looks like if you just have it in the traditional setting, like whatever it comes in, which is literally, like I said, just one hole left on each side. And I mean, to be completely honest with you, I really like this bag, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be wearing it like this because it's not necessarily the vibe for the bag, to be completely honest. And so I prefer to just wear it like with the straps instead and then leave this just hanging or maybe put it away. But I think this is how the bag looks so much better. I think it's honestly meant to be worn like this. I know it has the straps, but I like it like this so much better. And for reference, I am 5'4", so this is my height in the bag basically. But again, I know it has the straps. They're there to help you if you need to carry it like that as a crossbody. But I prefer it like this. Or as a third option, you could just wear it over your shoulder instead of a crossbody just literally hanging over your shoulder. Again, I just don't think it's the vibe for the bag. You can most definitely wear it like this. Obviously, it's there for a reason, like I said, but it's just, this is not one of those bags that I feel like is meant to be worn like this. It just looks kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie. As I mentioned, I got this bag at Neiman Marcus, but DeMellier does have their own website and you can also buy them at Saks and other stores. I actually ended up getting my Vancouver bag from Saks, but they did not have any New York bags in Saks. But one cool thing about the DeMellier website is that if you purchase it from their website directly, you can actually get free engraving. I'm not sure where the engraving would go on this bag specifically, but you can definitely engrave them for free if you wanted to. Unfortunately, you do not get that same benefit if you don't buy it from DeMellier directly. But in my eyes, I did not really care about having it engraved, and $100 off sounded a lot better than paying full price. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions or anything else that you want to know about DeMellier or my bag collection or the New York Midi bag specifically, please leave that in the comment section. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description to this bag in case you'd like to shop, but I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.